My name is Scott Crace, the founder and president of a fee-only wealth management firm called Crosspoint Wealth. Today we're going to focus in on our blog titled Common Financial Sense. We feel that people have common sense, but not always common financial sense. So we really hope that the blog that we have put together can help bring a little common sense to the complicated financial landscape. Say that 10 times in a row. So here we're going to be focused on fiduciary. What does that word mean, and what really do you know the origins of a fiduciary? And I think this is just such a great topic. In today's financial services industry, the terminology is becoming ever more confusing. Advisor, broker, CFA, CFP, AAIM, SEMA, and don't forget the VHS, beta, and DVD. Okay, those last three are just to see if you were actually paying attention. Now they throw in the word fiduciary. So I did some research, and the word fiduciary comes from an interesting place. Let's go back in time. The fiduciary standard has its origins in the Middle Ages, when a knight would go off to war. He would transfer legal ownership of his property to a trusted friend. During the knight's absence, the friend had legal ownership of the property, but beneficial ownership, still belonged to that absent knight. The friend served as a fiduciary and was responsible for protecting the estate and acting in the knight's best interest, knowing that the legal ownership would revert back to the knight upon their return. So fiduciary, a person given the power to act on behalf of another and put their interest first. So let's get into more details of this. The Investment Advisors Act of 1940 is a law that was enacted in order to regulate advisors who, for compensation, give advice to others as to the value of securities or as to the advisability of investing in, purchasing, or selling securities. The law establishes principles for how advisors should treat their clients, which courts have interpreted to be a fiduciary obligation. The advisor, as a fiduciary, owes the client a duty of loyalty, which means they must act in their best interest of the client. If a conflict of interest exists, the advisor must make full and fair disclosure of all material facts so the client can make an informed decision whether to proceed with a transaction. Additionally, the advisor owes the client a duty of care, which means the advisor's advice, based on a reasonable inquiry of the client's financial situation, investment experience, and investment objectives, is in the client's best interest. So really, in other words, according to the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC rules and the Investment Advisors Act of 1940, there are 5 responsibilities of a fiduciary. 1, put clients' interests first. 2, act with the utmost good faith. 3, provide full and fair disclosure of all material facts. 4, do not mislead clients. And 5, expose all conflicts of interests. The Department of Labor, not the SEC or FINRA, has broadly redefined financial advice to include investments and insurance recommendations for compensation to plans, participants, and IRA owners. So really, the blog Common Financial Sense was designed to help individual investors to be a little more informed. I hope we did just that. If you would like me to write about a particular topic, please let me know and follow me here. You can sign up on commonfinancialsense.com, and don't forget about our wealth management at crosspointwealth.com. Thank you for your time and for reading.